The power of a good story. Why history hooks matter. Hey there, I'm your narrator, and let's be honest, sometimes history can feel, well, a little bit like a dusty old textbook. You know, dates, names, battles, things that happened a long, long time ago. But what if I told you that history is actually full of incredible stories? Stories that are just as exciting, dramatic, and relevant as anything you'd find in a movie or a novel. Take this, for example. It's the Great Sphinx of Giza, a monument that stood for millennia, staring out at the world with its enigmatic smile. We all know it's old, but did you know that the nose of the Sphinx, often blamed on Napoleon's troops, was actually destroyed centuries earlier by a Sufi zealot? History is full of these surprising twists and turns, and today we're going to learn how to unearth them and use them to make history come alive. The hook grabbing attention from the start. So how do we drag history out of the textbook and into the realm of the captivating? Well, it all starts with a good hook. Think about your favorite movies or books. They don't just meander into the story, they grab you from the get-go. History is the same way. Instead of starting with a date or a name, think about starting with a question. A question that sparks curiosity, ignites debate, or makes your viewers say, wait, what? For example, instead of starting a video about the Roman Empire by saying the Roman Empire was founded in 27 BC, what if you started by asking, could you imagine a world where a single government ruled from Britain to Mesopotamia? Then you hit them with a visual. A stunning image or a captivating video clip that transports them back in time. Maybe it's a sweeping shot of Roman ruins, the bustling streets of ancient Rome recreated in CGI, or even a simple, evocative map. And just when they think they have their bearings, you hit them with the unexpected. A little-known fact, a common misconception debunked, or a historical parallel that makes them see the past in a whole new light. Remember the noseless Sphinx? That's the kind of detail that makes history stick. Unveiling the secrets, unveiling captivating techniques. Okay, so you've got their attention. Now, how do you keep them hooked? Well, one of the best ways to make history relatable is to find those human stories, those individual experiences that remind us that the past was populated by real people, just like us, with hopes, dreams, and fears. Think about the story of Harriet Tubman, who escaped slavery and then risked her life again and again to guide others to freedom on the Underground Railroad. Or the diary of Anne Frank, a young girl hiding from the Nazis during World War II. These are stories that transcend time and circumstance and remind us of the power of the human spirit. Another way to make history more engaging is to find those surprising connections to the present. Who knew that the Roman system of aqueducts, those marvels of ancient engineering, still influence our modern plumbing systems? Or that the Magna Carta, signed way back in 1215, laid the groundwork for many of the rights and freedoms we enjoy today. History isn't just a bunch of dusty old stories. It's the story of us, of how we got to where we are today. Chapter 3. Beyond the textbook, breaking the mold. Now it's time to ditch the textbook and venture off the beaten path. History is full of unsung heroes, forgotten villains, and mind-blowing events that often get left out of the traditional narrative. Let's talk about Mansa Musa, the 14th century emperor of Mali. This guy was so rich, his pilgrimage to Mecca crashed the economies of the cities he passed through. Or what about the story of Qing Shi, a former prostitute who became a powerful pirate lord in 19th century China? And don't be afraid to get your audience involved. Throw in a poll, ask a thought-provoking question, or even create a quiz to test their knowledge and keep them on their toes. Remember, history isn't set in stone. It's open to interpretation, debate, and discussion. Chapter 4. Visual storytelling, bringing history to life. Okay, let's talk visuals. Because when it comes to history, a picture really is worth 1,000 words. Maps, for example, are like magic carpets that transport us across time and space. They can show us the rise and fall of empires, the routes of explorers, or the impact of a single battle. Timelines help us visualize the chronology of events, while infographics can make complex information more digestible and engaging. But don't underestimate the power of music and sound. A dramatic score can heighten the tension, while ambient sound effects can transport your viewers to the heart of the action. Imagine listening to the clang of swords during a medieval battle or the roar of a crowd during a Roman chariot race. And let's not forget about artifacts, artwork, and architecture, those tangible remnants of the past that give us a glimpse into the lives of those who came before us. A chipped piece of pottery, a faded tapestry, or the crumbling walls of a castle can tell us more about the past than any textbook ever could. Chapter 5. Enduring impact. Leaving a lasting impression. As we wrap up our journey through history, it's time to leave our audience with something to ponder, something to spark their curiosity and keep them thinking long after the video ends. Pose a thought-provoking question that connects the past to the present. For example, how did the invention of the printing press shape the spread of information today? Or what lessons can we learn from the fall of the Roman Empire? And don't leave them hanging. Provide some resources, books, articles, documentaries for those who want to delve deeper into the topic. After all, the best history videos are gateways to a lifetime of learning. Finally, end with a call to action. Encourage your viewers to share their thoughts in the comments, debate the topic with their friends, or even create their own history videos. Because history isn't just about the past, it's about the ongoing conversation we have with it. Outro history more than just dates. So there you have it, a crash course, if you will, in making history videos that truly captivate. Remember, history isn't just about dates and battles and dead guys in powdered wigs. It's about stories, about people, about the choices we make and the legacies we leave behind. It's messy, it's complicated, and it's full of surprises, but most importantly, it's relevant because the past isn't really past. It's always with us, shaping our present and influencing our future. So go out there, find those stories and share them with the world. Because history matters, and it deserves to be told in a way that's both informative and unforgettable.